Good evening and welcome back to the National Basketball Arena. If you joined us for the wheelchair final, we're just about to get underway in the first ever Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate Cup final between Mno Lakers from Castleblaney and Limerick Celtics. It's Limerick Celtics with the ball, and I'm joined this evening by Maria Brosnan. Good evening, Maria.
Good evening, Matt. How are you?
Good, thanks. So, looking forward to the game tonight. I'll just run through the players on court for you. So, for Limerick Celtics, it's number 5, Emma DeLay. Number 7, Jenny Morrison. Number 13, actually, Amy Rickard. Number 15, the experienced Irish international Michelle Aspel. And number 32, Ciara Lane. For Mno Lakers, it's number 4, Dion Hart. Number 9, Jacqueline Hart. Number 12, Nadine Rice. Number 13, Kelly McCabe. And number 15, Tanya McGrath. So we're just underway here. Obviously the first time, there's a nice basket there on the fast break, goes Nadine Rice, and she starts the scoring for Mno Lakers. The first intermediate cup final, a new competition to us this year. What are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, I'm looking for a very, very fast scoring game. These guys, I've looked at their previous records throughout this competition, and they've put up a major high score, each of them. So straight away, with 1 minute gone, it's 2-2. I'm also looking at, there's quite a difference as well in height. I see Mno Lakers are quite tall on average, and they might be, and I'm not sure if they're going to be high shooters, but Michelle Aspel, with previous records here in the Square Tala, she's going to be a major impact for Limerick.
And it is Aspel that finds Lane inside. She misses. We missed the basket for Celtics was by Jenny Morrison. Now she's international. Aspel just puts a foot on the line for the 3. Doesn't get it.
Some nice rebounds there. Straight out by Dion Hart. They're quite tall and they're quite quick up the floor as well already. They're going to push it. Limerick are marking man-to-man as well. They're taking their players, while Mucko are playing a 1-3-1 zone. They're going to try and stop those 3-point shots and taking extra care of Michelle Aspel outside as well.
Okay, so 2 minutes gone, and we're tied at 2. And it will be DeLay with the ball. DeLay looks to penetrate into the key.
Nice steal.
Good steal inside from Dion Hart, and Hart will pass the ball forward to find her sister up front, and she is fouled. The foul will go against Ciara Lane, and it will be Jacqueline Hart that goes to the line. The 2 Hart sisters both playing for Mno Lakers so far. So just starting the game, obviously there'll be a little bit of nerves, but any team that you think has started the better slightly at all, or just an even start to the game?
Well, I think Mucko have definitely switched on a lot very quickly in the game. Like, they're pushing it really. This is a major rebound there. She's unlucky. Kelly McCabe was unlucky there, putting the ball back up. Dion Hart seems to be pushing the ball very quickly. She's very quick to react, and she's looking at the fast break up the court.
So Emma DeLay just passed this to Michelle Aspel, who wasn't quite over the halfway line, so a half-court violation. And the ball is back in the hands of point guard Dion Hart. And nice pass inside, but McCabe can't get the finish. And she compounds the miss by just being a bit overly aggressive and pushing at Amy Rickard. So it will be her first foul of the game, and it will be back in the hands of Emma DeLay as she sets up play for the Celtics. Michelle Aspel, of course, won many MVPs and cup trophies, both with Waterford and more recently with UL Huskies. There's a great pass inside, and the first basket of the game for Amy Rickard as Celtics
pass.
take the lead again.
That was a beautiful pass there by Ciara Lane. She just skipped the defense, skipped the zone, and hit her inside post player, Amy Rickard.
So McGrath looks to penetrate, finds Rice inside, and Rice is fouled this time, and that foul will go against Amy Rickard.
Oh, she was very unlucky there. but it was a nice take as well by Muckna's Nadine Rice, who also she used to play on the Irish under-18 team.
And so we've our first time out of the game here with 6 minutes 50 to go in this first quarter, and it's Limerick Celtics lead Mno Lakers 4-3. So welcome back to the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Limerick Celtics lead Mno Lakers 4-3.
You have Nadine Rice shooting 2, missing 2, unfortunately. Nice rebound there by Michelle Aspel, who's bringing the ball quickly up the court.
So Aspel goes all the way to the hoop, can't finish,
Nice.
gets her own rebound and goes up strongly, and that's Michelle's first 2 of the game as the Celtics extend their lead 6-3.
That's a nice rebound by Michelle Aspel. She was very strong, very quick to the ball, and she put it up and she made the shot. Also disappointing though from Limerick, or from Muckno, they have to rebound that ball and make sure the likes of the guards like Michelle Aspel is taking easy baskets from them.
Emma DeLay quickly gets the ball down the floor. She is fouled. The referees just discuss if it will count. They have counted the basket, so another basket for Celtics as they now lead 8-3, and it'll be Emma DeLay that goes to the line to extend the lead.
Tony must have said something, Coach Tony here must have said something good in the timeout there. Oh.
An accident elbow from Tanya McGrath. Caught Amy Rickard, but she's up and okay. It's good to see. Inside to Rice. Rice finds the open McCabe, but McCabe can't hit that shot and just tipped, coming off last off Tanya McGrath. Of course, 2 well-known coaches to Irish basketball fans here. Jerry Smith, a long-time favourite of the school's basketball. Delighted to be in this final today. It's brought a renewed sense of purpose to his club, with the girls getting to play in a national competition for the first time. And for on the other side, Coach Tony Hare won numerous league and cup titles whilst coaching UL Huskies and then later UL Eagles on the men's side. As a nice basket by the Lakers cuts the deficit to within 3.
There's a super basket there by Nadine Rice. She's really on fire already in the first quarter.
Morrison can't make the shot. Rebounded by Hart of the Dion variety.
Now Limerick have changed to man-to-man, or to zone 2-3 from man-to-man earlier on. It was a quick change. It must have happened during the timeout. Let's see if it makes a difference.
A lovely shot by McGrath from the assist from Rice. And the scoreboard currently showing 12-7, but I think they put that on the wrong team.
3-point shot here by Michelle Aspel, and she makes it.
So Aspel makes a 3. We expect to see a lot more of that from her as the game goes on. At her very best, probably one of the best scorers and best offensive players that the country has seen.
Now this is not looking good for Muckno. Their star player Nadine Rice is a little bit injured. Should have taken a little breather.
So hopefully she's just winded, but looks like a substitute will come in for her, and Dottie Delska is going to come in. I presume it is for the injured Nadine Rice.
Yeah, she looks okay. She looks just a little bit winded.
So maybe just a little bit of a bang. So 4:41 to go in the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Limerick Celtics lead Mno Lakers 11-7.
Limerick are really stepping up the intensity on defence. They're pushing the zone and they're really in the faces of Mucko, which is making it hard for Mucko to start up in defence.
I think Mucko just got away with one there as they touched the ball before it bounced out of bounds, but the gods don't lie and it goes straight back to Limerick. A nice pass, but
very lucky.
Kira Lane can't quite finish inside, and it'll give Mucko another chance to cut the deficits, currently standing at 4. And it is McGrath, nice pass inside, but Hart can't finish, and it'll go out of bounds, but it will remain Mucko ball, and we've another injury down.
Yeah, Dalidolska just came on the court there, and she seems to be injured. I didn't see what happened, but there was a nice pass in. It was unlucky for Dion Hart not to make that basket. She cut very, very well.
And it's one injured player in for another one's Nadine Rice recovers and comes back in, and Dottie Delska will take a break as she just tends to her wounds. Nice pass inside, and Rice straight off the bench but can't finish. But a nice rebound from McCabe. And somehow or other, Nadine Rice managed to scoop her arms between Jenny Morris and Michelle Aspel, and a foul is called. I think it's gone against Michelle Aspel. So that'll be her first foul. And it'll be Nadine Rice that seems to have fully recovered, will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Limerick need to... They're a bit mismatched underneath the boards, and as I said before, Mucko are that bit taller under the boards and are getting the offensive rebounds.
Morrison, nice move baseline. She can't hit that one. She tries to get one rebound, doesn't fall, and it's into the hands of point guard Hart. And Hart
nice pass.
Just can't get it into the hands of McGrath. McGrath just waiting for it to bounce, and it ended up going out of bounds. So we've 2 different styles here. Maria with shall we say, a more senior looking team in Mno Lakers, and a very young, apart from Michelle Aspel, I'm sure she won't mind me saying. The rest of them are a very young team from Limerick Celtics. Will that play a big part in the game, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll... Obviously, the girls seem to be... there's a lot of underage girls, all right, on the Limerick team, but they've such a strong under-16 and under-18 club team below in Limerick. But I think anybody playing in the National Basketball Arena, you'd have to have some nerves.
A long 2 from Emma Delay, and she bounces with delight. It's 13-8 to Celtics.
They're really putting pressure on the point guard, on Dion Hart.
And Rice takes a turnaround jumper. Good rebound, Morrison, into the hands of Aspel. And Aspel, as we've seen so many times in the National Basketball Arena, swiveling move all the way to the basket, but can't quite finish. But it will remain Celtics ball as a substitution for Mno Lakers, and it's Annette O'Toole checks in for Jacqueline Hart.
Yeah, nice. It was a nice take by Aspel, taking on 3 players and still managing to get a foul out of it.
The inside pass just deflected off the foot of Kelly McCabe, and it will remain Celtics ball. An excellent crowd in here for the first of the weekend's finals. Don't forget, we have a full weekend of basketball here at National Basketball Arena. 5 games tomorrow, followed by 4 games on Sunday. You can catch them all on the live stream here on basketballisland.ie, and then the Hula Hoops Men's National Cup Final will be live on TG Car tomorrow night, tipping off at 8 p.m. And then Sunday afternoon, join us live on TG Car again for the Hula Hoops Women's National Cup Final, and that will tip off at 5:15. O'Toole decides not to shoot, and it's McGrath that drives but doesn't get it. But again, the tip from Mno Lakers, and as you talk about Maria, they are just dominating on the defensive, on the offensive boards a little bit, as it ended up in the hands of Nadine Rice, and she's fouled and goes to the line for 2 shots. Yeah,
every single time she has the ball, she's creating danger for Limerick. She's squaring up and she's penetrating the whole time, and she manages to get a foul, and she draws the foul. And she is again to the free throw line for 2 shots.
For the rest of the weekend's basketball, tickets are still available. There's a limited number left for Saturday night's session 3, which involves the Men's President Cup final and the Hula Hoops National Cup final. There's a lovely rebound inside there from McGrath on that occasion, but Celtics don't wait up. They're quick to get the ball down. It's Aspel open on the 3-point line. She'll take that shot. Doesn't go. And good hustle from Claire Lane. Doesn't quite get it. So as I was saying, there's a limited number of tickets available for Saturday night. Saturday night is ticket only. So the box office, you can get them online tomorrow at basketballisland.ie or eventbrite.ie. But from 3 o'clock onwards, you won't be able to get tickets on the door for the Saturday evening session. Tickets are available on the door for all other sessions.
It's a nice take there again by Dion Hart. And a nice basket again by Kelly McCabe. She got a nice rebound. Limerick are going to have to deal with the rebounds on the board because Mucko are cleaning up on the offensive rebounds.
So 1:44 to go in the first quarter of the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. Aspel just off. Great rebound, Morrison. Morrison can't finish though. And rebounded into the hands of McCabe, and she gets it forward to Hart, who will start the fast break. O'Toole inside to Rice. Rice, a lovely pass.
Beautiful pass.
Inside to McCabe, and McCabe duly finishes. And it's Mno Lakers take the lead for the first time since the early moments as they lead 14-13 as we just kick down towards the last minute of the first quarter.
That's some nice plays as well by Tanya McCabe from, Kelly McCabe from Mno Lakers. She really is hurting the Limerick team.
Nice tip from McGrath. Can't quite keep control though, and it will be back to Celtics ball with 8 on the shot clock. And with exactly 1 minute 1 seconds to go, Mno Lakers call a timeout as they lead this one 14-13. So welcome back to the National Basketball Arena. There's 1 minute to go in the first quarter of the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Mno Lakers lead 14-13. And a travel is called as the shot clock went off.
That's the problem. There was a 3-point, Michelle Aspel just shot the ball up and hit the ring before the 24-second. Sorry, there was
37 seconds to go. We just lost us temporarily there, but we're back with you here. There's a good rebound.
Nice
by Rice.
And
lovely
Rice basket in.
Pass inside to O'Toole, but Morrison rebounds the missed shot.
They need to mark Michelle Aspel. I think she'll probably be the go girl here for 20 seconds left to get the shot off.
And ball is reversed to Lane. Lane finds delay inside, and nice move from Morrison, who makes a nice spin move and hits the 2, and it's Celtics leaders. 5 seconds to go. 4. It's in the hands of O'Toole. I'm not sure if she notices she does. She takes a long 3 on the shot clock, but doesn't quite make it. And at the end of the first quarter of the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final, it's Limerick Celtics lead a close one as they lead Mno Lakers 15-14. So welcome back as we start the second quarter of this Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Limerick Celtics lead Mno Lakers 15-14. And Maria, just give us a quick recap of the first quarter. Obviously a close quarter.
Yeah, very, very close. I think both teams are they're evenly matched. I still think Limerick have a little bit more to give. They were slow to wake up there in the start of the first quarter, but you've got some excellent play here. Again, a great basket there by Nadine Wright. She really is the key player for Mno Lakers. I think for Limerick, Michelle Aspel obviously is a key player, but they're making a lot of shots. They probably have a higher percentage of shots than Mucko, so that's keeping them in the game.
So Rice takes her personal tally to 7 as she can't finish on that occasion. She joins Michelle Aspel, who's top scorer for Celtics, on 7 points. So it's Lakers back in the lead, 16-15. Don't forget, please do tweet us at bballIRL using the hashtag Hula Hoops Cup. Let us know if you're tuning in. Let us know what you're looking forward to at the weekend. Don't forget, if you're around, please come down and join us here.
Nice boards. Nice rebound there by Amy Rickard. She's really battling under the boards for Limerick, and it's paying off for her.
So it'll be Celtics ball from the end line. Kira Lane looking for someone to pass to. Gets it in to Amy Rickard, but good hands inside from Hart.
Mucko are taking their time, bringing the ball up the court. There's a bit of pressure there, full court kind of pressure. It's not full on by Limerick, but they're still putting pressure on the point guard, bringing the ball up the court.
O'Toole, long shot from the corner, can't get it, but nice rebound from McGrath. McGrath gets it back into the hands of O'Toole. O'Toole this time decides not to shoot, but good hands from Morrison, knocks it away from Rice, and good move inside. May have got away with a foul, but it is McGrath that sticks with it. And in the end, the basket does count. She hit the ring before the shot clock went off, and it has got up on the scoreboard, so it's 18-15 to Lakers. And it's Aspel open on the 3-point line. She'll take that one. Doesn't get it, but good rebound inside again from Amy Rickard, who is doing the majority of the rebound for Celtics, and she goes up and she's fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Just quickly, I'll run through the schedule for the weekend. So first thing in the morning, 10 o'clock, is the Under-20 Women's National Cup Final, Colesta versus DCU Mercy. Men's Intermediate National Cup Final, St Brendan's Tralee versus UCD Marion, 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock, Under-18 Men's National Cup Final, BFG Neptune versus Moy Cullen. And then in the evening session at 5:30, it's the President's Cup Final between Mary and CNS Blue Demons. And then live on TG4 at 8 o'clock in the evening is the Hula Hoops Men's National Cup Final between GCD Swords Thunder and Temple Oak.
That was super there by Amy Rickard. She just came in and blocked a nice drive by O'Toole. But Amy she's really stepped up in the start of the second quarter. She's playing very, very well for Limerick.
Hart. Back to Dulsku, step back in, but a nice steal from Lane, and Lane will go all the way to the basket, and she finished on the fast break. And it's back to a 1-point game at 18-17 to the Lakers.
That was a nice steal by Lane. She's very calmly watched. She's putting a lot of pressure on the guards.
Aspel, good hands inside. She gets a steal, and she's fouled by Annette O'Toole.
Yeah, Limerick are after stepping up. They're very intense on defense now, and they're getting a lot of steals. They're forcing Mucko into making errors on the court.
So O'Toole will take a break and she'll be replaced by Jacqueline Hart, and that's the 4th team foul on the Mno Lakers. So Limerick Celtics will shoot at the next foul, and there's still 7:30 to go in this second quarter as a ball in the hands of Michelle Aspel. Across the lane, Elaine looks to penetrate down the middle, finds Aspel on the wing. Aspel uses her body but doesn't get the call.
Nice pass in.
It's Rice that's on the fast break, and Rice for nice assist from...
Beautiful pass in by Tanya McGrath. Really, really well done by fast break.
Lane Good hands from McGrath again, and McGrath fights off Jenny Morrison. She looks long, but this time she can't find Dion Hart, and it's broken up, and Michelle Aspel comes as it's 3-on-3. She can't quite find Ryan on her haunches, but eventually gets the basket, and it's Celtics back to within one at 2019.
I know Mucko needs to get back the court quicker because Michelle Aspel was left in the key unmarked. She made that basket too easily.
Nice spin move by Rice, and a beautiful finish by Nadine Rice as she continues to be the go-to player for Mno Lakers as they stretch the lead to 3, but it's Limerick's Celtics come right back to Amy Rickard. Slowed down into the hands of Aspel, but good hands by Jacqueline Hart as Jenny Morrison decides not to shoot, and Delay takes a long 3. Doesn't go, and it'll be out to the Lakers ball, and Lakers lead by 3 as we have a first time out of the second quarter, and with 6:02 to go, it's Mno Lakers that lead Limerick Celtics 22-19. So welcome back to the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final.
And Limerick are putting on a full court press now on Mno Lakers straight off from the timeout, making it very difficult for them to set up a play.
It's Nadine Rice. Look to penetrate, but it's Amy Rickard that steps across and she picks up a foul, and that I think will be her second. But it's only Celtics' first of the quarter, so no huge foul issues for them.
Nadine Rice is such a danger player. Every time she touches the ball, she draws a foul nearly, or makes a basket.
Dion Hart just misplaces the pass at Dulska, but Lakers get it back. It is into the hands of that lady Rice, and Rice, nice pass out to Dion Hart, and Hart makes no mistake with a long range 2.
It was a nice score. She took her time as well. The ball was passed around the key. Nice play by Mucko.
And it's Alana Braham has checked into the game, and she wastes no time in giving herself a scoring opportunity. She drives baseline and is fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots.
Alana is currently on the Irish development squad with her sister as well, who's also playing on the team. So Alana and Niamh Brown. She makes the first shot.
So it doesn't take her any time to warm up, but she's 2 for 2 from the line. It will be Tanya McGrath that finds Dulska inside. Nice pass from Dulska, but Rice cannot quite hold on to it, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball, so we've an up and down game here with 5 minutes 13 to go. It's Mno Lakers lead Limerick Celtics 24-21. Morrison in the corner, back to Aspel. Aspel puts it behind the back, and nice pass to the corner for Morrison. Morrison takes the jump shot, can't get it, but
nice rebound.
Graham gets the ball, but she did stand on the line there just as the ball bounced off one of her teammates. It came back to her, and her foot was on the line, so it will be Mno Lakers ball as Ilana Tony will check in for the first time for Mno Lakers as Dottie Dulska takes a break.
This press by Limerick is very intense. It's making it very difficult for Mno Lakers to bring the ball down the court. Just slows them up. and takes away that fast break option that Mucko have been playing.
So McGrath's pass is just tipped out of bounds. Rice with the ball. She manages to fight.
Nice penetration by Tanya McGrath. She just drove the ball down the court. She manages to find the space and makes the basket.
So the Lakers lead is extended 26-11.
21.
26-21. Excuse my voice and my number counting. We just
a little bit of confusion there over the inbound play. Unfortunately, it's when Michelle Aspel makes the three, but it's not going to count for Lakers. Now we've got another substitution in. I think
this is the
sister in for sister. So we've got Nivram in for Alana.
Oh no, Louise
sorry, Louise is going off. So Emma DeLay is off. So the two Braham sisters are on.
So it's the Celtics into the hands of Alana Braham, but she loses out. And Michelle Aspel can't get hold of it. Tona takes over backboard, can't get it, and Morrison gets the ball into Alana Braham's hand, back into the hands of Michelle Aspel. Nowhere to go for Aspel, but she finds a nice pass, this time to Rickard, but Rickard is blocked. And it will be Mno Lakers that again look to start the fast break quickly, and Tona holds it back up as they're instructed to slow down by Coach Jerry Smith.
Unlucky
Good move
again
by Tanya McGrath, but she can't quite finish, and Aspel wastes no time but loses the handle on the ball, but this time it's Neve Braham gets it and ends up in the hands of Alana Braham.
And a nice fast break by Dion Hart. She's going to sew it up and set it up. But that's some great defending there by the number 9. Jacqueline Hart. She's stealing the ball off Michelle Aspel or any guard that's next to her.
So substitutions coming in, and it's Kathy McCarthy's first appearance of the game for Limerick Celtics. So it's 26-21 with 3:24 to go in the first half. Nice pass inside, but Rice uncharacteristically, can't finish, and a nice pass from Aspel straight into the hands of Kathy McCarthy, but having just come off the bench, couldn't quite sort her feet out in time, and she's called for the travel, so it'll be no basket. So it remains 26-21.
Yeah, I think the game has really stepped up here in intensity on both sides. It's gotten a lot quicker.
Pressure from McCarthy, then pressure from Aspel. But it's Neve Braham called for the foul as she just leaned in a little bit on Tanya McGrath.
It's the second foul there, second team foul by Celtic.
So end-line ball to Mno Lakers. They lead by 5. Ball goes out to Dion Hart. Inside to Rice, but good hands from Neve Braham. And Rice and Braham go to the floor, and it's called a jump ball, and it will go the way of Limerick Celtics on the possession arrow. So exactly 3 minutes to go in the first half of the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Mno Lakers from Castleblaney lead 26-21 against Limerick Celtics. Braham with a nice move inside. Morrison in the corner, she often has been, but gets it inside to Alana Braham, but Alana Braham just reaches out an arm to try and win the ball back off Tanya McGrath, and she's called for a foul as Celtics pick up their 3rd foul, and into the game comes back Kira Lane. She replaces Alana Braham.
Now Limerick are still going with the full court press here, but they have the subs and they have the fitness for it.
So McGrath, nice backdoor play from Rice, but Rice can't finish off a great move, and it's Morrison gets the ball to Aspel. Aspel is fouled by Jacqueline Hart, who slows down the fast break, when it'll be 2 shots because of the penalty. So it'll be 2 shots to Michelle Aspel. I'll just take that opportunity to finish off the weekend's games on the Sunday. So starting 10 o'clock Sunday. At 10:30 is the under-20 men's cup final. It's BFG Neptune versus St. Vincent's. The under-18 women's finals at 12:30 is Brunel versus DCU Mercy. And then at 2:30, is the senior women's final between Oblet Dynamos and NUIG Mystics. And then finally, last game of the day and the weekend is the Hula Hoops Women's National Cup final, live on TG Car, tipping off at 5:15. Excuse me. It's Team Montanati Hotel, last year's winners, against Pyobel Calesta. So don't forget, tickets are available on basketball.ie and eventbrite.ie. Session 3, the men's session involving the final session on the Saturday involving the Men's President's Cup and the Men's National Cup is ticket only, and the box office will close at 3 o'clock for tickets, so get your tickets early. There's only a few left for the Saturday session. It's Aspel, fresh off, making one of the free throws and missing one of the free throws, gets the ball back, and it's 26-23 to Mno Lakers. 2:13 to go. Inside to McCabe, and McCabe finds the open Hart, but she can't finish it, and Aspel tears that ball away.
She really has control of the game, Michelle Aspel. She's a nice pass inside as well.
And Morrison in that corner, as she seems to be every play down, but can't quite finish that. The frustration of Tony Hare there, some nice basketball, but the ball's not quite dropping for Celtics at the moment. And Dion Hart slows things up and into the hands of sister Jacqueline Hart. This time Dion Hart, 3 on the shot clock, 2 on the shot clock, and she's called for a travel, or a double dribble in fact, as the substitution comes in. So 1:23 to go, and it's Lakers lead 26-23 as we're coming into the half. Close half of basketball. Who is going to be the happier coach going into the halftime break?
I actually think I think Jerry Smith will be. He's managed to stave off Limerick and he's put a lot of pressure on their defence. I think definitely both sides are evenly met. This will definitely go down to the fourth quarter. Both sides, the problem is both sides are missing a lot of baskets. They're missing easy layups, and it's unfortunate. I think Tony Hare has got to be happy though. He's working the bench well, and he's making really good substitutions. You can see the fresh legs coming in, and a lot of energy then as well in the defence for Limerick. They just need to start scoring more.
So, with 1:08 to go. McCabe gets it back, good hands mask, but she's called for a foul on Tanya McGrath, and that will be the 4th team foul. So won't be any shots this time. It's the 2nd foul on Michelle Aspel. Some discussions where the ball will go in bounds, but it will be from the end line.
Mucko, we're going to do an inbound play here. They're going to look on the inside.
So O'Toole inside to Tona. Tona back to O'Toole. Morrison lucky to go with a foul there, and she just managed to get her hands on the block and blocks McCabe. So 7 seconds on the shot clock for Mno Lakers. It'll be end line ball. And again, it's O'Toole at the top of the 3-point line.
Gotta get a shot off quick.
Inside to McCabe.
Nice taken.
And McCabe is called for travel.
It's unlucky.
48.2 seconds to go in this first half. It's a 3-point game as Limerick Celtics look to try and cut into the lead or even tie on this possession. And it's delay into the corner to McCarthy, and McCarthy is fouled by Tona, so that'll be 2 shots to Kathy McCarthy and a chance for her to make up for that travel. Now she's properly warmed up.
Yeah, I think Mucko will have to get a good rebound here and work the ball up quickly up the court and get a nice quick basket as well to further extend their lead.
So McCarthy can't connect on those, so as you say, it will give Mucko a chance to extend their lead going into the half. They currently lead by 3, 26 to 23.
And looking inside.
Finds Nadine Hart can't finish, and good rebound from McCarthy, and she gets it to Aspel with 15 seconds to go in the half. Aspel will come down, she drives left, Floater in the lane, doesn't go. Rebound Morrison. Morrison goes up, but doesn't get the call on this occasion. And with 6 seconds to go, it'll be the last shot for Mno Lakers. As it's down to 2, they're going to have to get the shot off quick, which they don't get it off. They get off just in time, but a long way short. So at the end of the first half of the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final, it's Mno Lakers 26, Limerick Celtics 23. So join us after the break for the second half. So welcome back to National Basketball Arena. We're just about getting underway in the second half of the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Mno Lakers 26, Limerick Celtics 23. It's an extremely close first half. And the ball's in the hands of the free scoring Rice. And Rice starts off the second half as she finished the first half scoring points. And she gives a 5-point lead to the Lakers. And Maria, either stats there, anything interesting to see from the stats at halftime?
Well, that's Nadine Rice there scoring a basket. That brings her total up to 13 points. She had 11 points in the first half and also rebounding the ball very, very well with 6 rebounds. Her teammate Tanya McGrath has 8 points and also has got 8 rebounds. So they're making a massive difference for Mno Lakers. On the other side, we have Jenny Morrison pulling down major boards for Limerick with 8 rebounds in total. Michelle Aspel obviously is the key player for Limerick Celtics. She's got 5 rebounds, but she's got 11 points. So she's really pushing and making a difference here.
And Celtics trailing by 5. What are they going to have to do in this second half to get themselves up and above the impressive Mno Lakers?
I think they need to be a lot stronger underneath the boards and around the zone, because that's where Mucko are dangerous. They're dangerous driving at the basket. And also, Limerick have got to get the ball back or get up the court quick in the fast break to stop the easy baskets that Mucko have been getting.
So, shot from the corner from McGrath. 2 big rebounders for each team. Morrison and Rice fight over the ball. It's a jump ball called, and it will go to Celtics with a possession arrow. So don't forget, you can tweet us at bballirl using hashtag Hula Hoops Cup. And it's delay in the corner. Missed the jump shot. Rebound by Rice.
Huge boards by Rice. She's so dangerous underneath the boards.
Nice passing inside, and Hart goes to the basket, can't finish. Ball eventually falls to delay off the foot, I think, of Aspel, but she loses it right under the basket, and Rice gets away with that one, but Rice eventually gets a rebound and punishes, and delay will know she can't afford to make mistakes like that. She loses the ball under her own basket. Now it's a 7-point lead for Mno Lakers, and Limerick Celtics with Morrison look to come back and try and cut the deficit quickly and keep it to within a manageable amount inside. Jamie Rickard back out to Aspel. I need her to do some scoring second half.
It's a nice shot, nice option there.
Shot from Lane, but doesn't go in, and Aspel is open. She looks to drive to the basket, but again finds 2 Mno Lakers in front of her, and Morrison in that corner again. And Lane just tries to force a pass inside, but it's stolen eventually into the hands of Kelly McCabe, and it's back to McCabe as she goes all the way down the lane, doesn't finish, and Rickard and I think it's McGrath. It is Tanya McGrath fight over the ball, and it will be a jump ball, and this time it will be Mno Lakers ball. And after a bad start to this second half, coach Tony Hare takes a timeout for Limerick Celtics as they trail 30-23. So it'll be end line ball to Mno Lakers. And Rice
Nice pass
gets
out
to the corner to O'Toole. Rice evades the long arms of Morrison. And last touched inside by Kelly McCabe, so it will be Limerick Celtics ball.
I think Limerick needs to settle themselves a little bit. They need to make sure of what they're shooting and take the best option, because they can't. 7 points is quite a strong lead in this sort of a game, so they really need Michelle Aspel as well to step up and maybe hit a shot.
Delay can't find any space inside, and again, a great defense from a combination of Rice and McGrath. Gives Delay nowhere to go, and she ends up traveling the ball, and it goes back to Lakers, who really come out strongly in the second half and extend their lead. And Rice inside, nice pass, nice ball movement, as it's hard on the three-point line. Doesn't make that one, but again, great rebound from Tanya McGrath. Into the hands of Dion Hart, and inside to Kelly McCabe, and it's great passing from Mno Lakers, but can't make the baskets. And Morrison gets her hands on it, but still can't get controlled possession. And this time off the missed shot from Annette O'Toole, it's into the hands of Michelle Aspel, and she's got numbers with her, but decides to go all the way herself and makes a lovely move using her body, finish off the backboard, and that's the Michelle Aspel that the National Basketball Arena is used to seeing as she cuts the deficit to 5.
Yeah, she made it look so easy coming up the court. Beautiful, beautiful drive by Michelle Aspel, and that's exactly what Limerick need. They need more baskets.
So a foul is called off the ball on Amy Rickard. I think that will be her third foul. It is her third foul.
They can't lose Amy Rickard either. Limerick can't afford to lose her because she's so strong on the board. She really is settling the Limerick defence.
Corner, McGrath makes no problem hitting the long range corner shot, and it extends the lead back to 7 points as Delay comes down for the Celtics into the hands of Aspel. Aspel finds Morrison. Kira Lane, but nowhere to go, and puts it into the hands of O'Toole. And Dion Hart slows it on the fast break, but finds Rice, top of the key. Back into the hands of Hart. She'll take another 3.
It's unlucky to make, unlucky to miss it. I think Limerick they seem to be a bit, I don't know, they seem to lost a little bit of energy on the court. They don't look as intense, or like as intense as they were in the second quarter. So they really need to step it up now. Tony's brought on one of the Brahams, Neve Braham, so maybe she's enough energy now to wake things up for Limerick.
But a misplaced pass from Emma Delay, and inside to Rice, but she can't finish, and it will be Aspel. Keeps control to Neve Braham. Back to Delay, and this time she's fouled, and that will go against Nadine Rice. That will only be her first foul of the game, so not an issue for Coach Jerry Smith.
Aspel looking for Brem and Amy to set it up.
So it goes back to the hands, Michelle Aspel, but nowhere to go, but she finds a little gap, and a great shot for Michelle Aspel as she started to heat up a little bit with back-to-back baskets, and it's back to 5 points again, but Mucko wastes no time getting it forward to Rice. And as you talked about, they can't afford to lose Amy Rickard. She picks up her fourth foul, and straight away Tony Hare looks at his bench for a replacement, and just getting up off the bench will be Kathy McCarthy, as she'll be coming in for Rickard, who's got 4 fouls.
Again, Nadine Rice with the ball, penetrates the whole time. She's laying it up. She's causing so much trouble for Limerick. Great basket.
So Rice makes the second, which will allow the Celtics to make that substitution, and on comes McCarthy for Rickard.
It's a shame to see Rickard on the bench with 4 fouls, but it's the way of the game.
And again, swarming defense for Mno Lakers. Give Neve Braham nowhere to go. And it's a 6-point lead, so yeah, so far Lakers have had the better of this quarter, but it's still only a 6-point lead, which is, as we've seen in many a game, is not too big a lead for Limerick Celtics. So as they're feeling a little bit like they've not played so well, will Tony be a little bit happy that they're still this close and a chance to bring it back?
I think they are. I think they've just, in the start of the third quarter, it hasn't been good for Limerick. They've seemed to lose intensity, and Michelle Aspel has kept them in the game, and I think she will. She'll make those shots when it comes to it. She just knows this arena so well. I think the rest of the, like Morrison needs to step up underneath the boards, and Braham as well. She needs to bring that energy.
So shot clock ticks down to 7. McCarthy, nowhere to go. And a jump ball is called, and it will go to Mno Lakers. And at least the last 2 or 3 times down, when they've been in that bottom corner against the 1-3-1 zone, they've walked straight into a trap and they've been unable to get it back out. And it's caused turnovers for Limerick Celtics.
I suppose Mucko definitely look to be the more experienced team. They're not making as many unforced errors as Limerick are.
And McCarthy fights hard, gets the ball from Hart. She starts the fast break, it's delay. Finds Aspel, and Aspel looks to penetrate in, and she's called for a travel with the extra step.
Yeah, she was unlucky there. Aspel's going to, I think she's going to, well, she has stepped up in the third quarter, but she needs support as well from the rest of her players. They need to get up the court a little bit quicker and keep pushing Mucko.
So it's McGrath, slows things down. She looks for one of her teammates and she finds Dion Hart. And O'Hanlon with a nice pass inside to McGrath. So O'Hanlon checks into the game for the first time, finds McGrath, who finishes there, and it's a 8-point lead. Sorry, just check on my math. It's 35-27 with 3:35 to go.
That was a gorgeous pass in by McGrath. It's just, Mucko just know each other so well. They know they've gone through certain moves, and it's really working for them now in the third quarter. They're taking their time. They're very steady on the ball. They're not making silly passes, and they're just waiting for the right option. Great steal.
Great steal from Delay. And a foul is called before the basket. So it will be sideline ball, 3:14 to go.
That's the intensity that Limerick need as well. Amy just showed great intensity there in defence. Really, really stepping right up on top of the point guard and forcing the steal.
They just get in time to Morrison. Morrison finds Braham, but again in that bottom corner, nowhere to go, going into 3 Mno Lakers players. And here comes Hart, finding Rice in the corner. McGrath looks to drive all the time away against Morrison, but Morrison, good hands inside. Rebound by Rice, maybe go away with a little push there, but it's into the hands of Aspel, and she goes all the way, and Aspel finishes again, and it's 35-29.
That's super stuff by Morrison underneath the boards. Twice she defended and twice she got the ball, and nice pass into Michelle Aspel for the fast break. It's definitely what Aspel needs.
So Michelle Aspel just keeping Limerick Celtics in touch here, but good hands from Morrison. It goes into the hands of Aspel, and she quickly gets past. She quickly gets past O'Hanlon, but she's called for a travel. And I think
Tony's
Michelle
making some changes.
Might just be asking for a sub herself. A couple of trips up and downs. We'll just take a timeout here with the Mno Lakers leading 35-29. So welcome back, 2:19 to go in the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Mno Lakers from Castleblaney 35, Limerick Celtics 29.
And Limerick have started again off the timeout with a full court press to really put pressure on Mno Lakers.
That pressure results in an unfortunate foul for Emma DeLay.
There's nobody really in foul trouble on either side of the ball apart from Amy Rickard. So they can afford to foul.
So McCabe being guarded closely by Morrison. Nice cut from Dion Hart, gets it back to McCabe, and McCabe finds the open McGrath. And eventually, as is often the case, it lands in the hands of Dion Rice, but good job from McCarthy. And she gets the ball forward to DeLay. Nice pass from DeLay. McCarthy can't quite get hold of it, and Aspel is eventually fouled. Wasn't sure if I heard the whistle there, but I did. Don't think Michelle's sure if she heard the whistle, but yeah, it was a foul called.
There was a great play there by Amy DeLay, and she really pushed the ball up the court and gave a lovely pass, very, very cute pass into Kathy McCarthy, and then Kathy gave it off to Michelle Aspel. So here we are. Will Michelle punish Mucko? She makes the first.
So brings it back to within 5, and it really has been Michelle Aspel that's kept Limerick Celtics in this game in this second half. Lakers haven't been the better team in the third quarter, but it's still only a 4-point game due to the scoring of Aspel as she takes her personal tally to 19.
Mucko are breaking down that press, but it is still taking time out of their fast break. It's slowing them down.
And Rice and McGrath and Aspel fight for the ball, and Aspel ends up on the floor, but it's called a jump ball. I think it was an accidental touch on the nose there.
Yeah, it was just on the jump ball.
Just as both
Michelle went down
players
hard,
were
so
struggling for the ball. So the referee just talks to both players. It will be Limerick Celtics ball. And with 1:26 to go, they have a chance to cut the deficit to 2 or 1.
Yeah, Limerick seem to have upped the intensity now in the second half of this quarter.
So DeLay sets up the play, gets it to Lane. And Lane into the hands of Aspel. She is the go-to player here, and she splits the defense. A great move, and a foul is called. I think that's gone against McGrath. So
how did Michelle Aspel get through? She managed to squeeze through 3 post players there and still make the foul. She's so dangerous, and here she is again with the 2 free shots.
Yeah, I think from experience I can tell you, despite of your age, when the red mist comes down, it gives you a little bit of extra energy, and we saw a bit of the old Michelle Aspel there as she was determined to get to the basket and made no mistake and hits the free throw.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to watch. That's 2 free throws again. She's brought Limerick back into the game. 2 points, really exciting.
So it's a 2-point game, unbelievably, with Mno Lakers really having the best of this third quarter, but 10 points in a row from Aspel has got it to a 2-point game. But it will be Mno Lakers that go to the line with 2 shots, so 1:04 to go. We just want to talk briefly about the competition itself. So the Intermediate National Cup, it's the first time it's been run, so it's open to teams playing outside of the National League. We see an excellent crowd here for any standard game, let alone a non-league game here in the National Basketball Arena. What will this have brought to smaller clubs around the country that aren't quite ready to take the step up to National League but also want to play on a national arena?
Oh, it's a fabulous competition. It really just gives that bit of heart to the local clubs that wouldn't have a national profile and wouldn't have the money either to enter into the league competitions. I think it definitely should stay on. We had Jerry Smith telling us earlier on that it was like a breath of fresh air, and that's a nice basket there from Mno Lakers with 30 seconds left, and they've extended the lead by 4 points, 37-33.
So a little run here at the end of the quarter with 30 seconds to go. Travel is called, so it stays at 4, and it will be the Celtics ball. They trail 37-33, and it's into the hands of DeLay, and DeLay gets it back to Lane. She looks to set up the play. Michelle Aspel in the corner, takes a long 2,
That's a nice rebound there by O'Toole. Or Tanya McGrath, sorry. Beautiful rebound. Really under pressure. Mucko just needs to keep the head now and keep the ball and keep hold of that lead.
So
Michelle Aspel with a
10
steal.
seconds to go, 6 seconds. Aspel has the ball. Both teams got away with a foul there. And it'll be a nice pass in the corner to Morrison. Morrison takes a two on the buzzer and she makes it. So a delighted Limerick Celtics crowd jumps to their feet at the end of the third quarter of this Hula Hoops Intermediate Women's National Cup final, but it's still Mno Lakers that still hold the lead at 37-35 at the end of the third quarter. So welcome back as the Limerick Celtic crowd have found their voice. The final quarter of this first ever Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup final. The fourth quarter has started off with a score from Kelly McCabe, but she extends the lead for Mno Lakers as they lead Limerick Celtics 39-35.
Yeah, it was a really exciting finish as well. Great finish by Limerick Lakers. It was definitely there, or Limerick Celtics, sorry, it was definitely there toward the end of the third quarter. So it's just a matter of can they keep the intensity up. And Mucko look a little bit rattled, but that was a nice basket throw by McCabe.
So a great hustle by Kathy McCarthy, and it'll be back to Celtics ball. Aspel with a three. As well as she's played, Michelle currently with 21 points. Her three-point shooting has been a little off. If she starts to hit those, you would fear for the Lakers, but at the moment they have been the better team in this second half.
They need to keep a closer eye on Aspel as well. She can't be left shoot those three-point shots because she will start hitting them.
And Rice, who has been the hot hand for the Lakers, with 18 points, can't connect on that three, so it's still a 4-point lead as Aspel just gets it back to Ciara Lane, but the ball bounces unfortunately off the side of the head of Emma Delay and straight into the hands of McGrath. McGrath makes no mistake, making a left-hand layup all the way to the basket, and the lead is back to 6 points.
It was very easy for McGrath to bring the ball up the court. She managed to get past 4 players. It's too easy, so now the lead is extended to 6 points. It's a lot of hard work for Limerick to make up.
Aspel gets between 2 players, missed the shot, but just puts enough pressure on the rebound. But Kelly McCabe steps out of bounds, and it will be Celtics ball, who desperately need a score, as the Lakers have started again this fourth quarter exceptionally well, like they did in the start of the third, and built a 6-point lead.
Yeah, Mucko are playing very, very steady and good defense here against Limerick. They're really keeping the solid
2 on the shot clock. I don't think anybody's seen it yet. They haven't, and the shot clock goes off. So great defense from the Mno Lakers. And they have a chance to extend this lead. The ball is in the hands of Tanya McGrath. Back to Rice. McGrath decides not to go all the way this time under the close scrutiny of McCarthy. And good hands. Great hands in the end from Lane, and Lane will have a chance to go all the way, but she misses, but rebounded by Delay, but she can't finish either, and just getting back in time is Kelly McCabe.
Oh, they're causing a lot of trouble. The 2 guards, Delay and Ciara Lane, they're causing a lot of trouble for the Mno Lakers.
And this time McCarthy gets the hands of the ball, but it remains the Lakers ball as a timeout is called, with Lakers leading 41-35.
Well, Jerry Smith calling a timeout there. I think he wanted to settle Mucko a little bit with bringing the ball up the court to see if they can break the press in Limerick.
So the shot clock is on 16, which means they have no time to get it over halfway line, so they've got to pass it over the halfway line, which they do. I'm not sure if the Celtics realised they didn't put too much pressure in the front court. So 6-point lead.
Limerick are right up on top of Mucko.
Nadine Rice finds a way down the middle. Aspel is called for the foul, but she protests her innocence. It did look like she was caught reaching in there, might have just got a hand on the knee. So will be Rice that goes to the free throw line for 2 shots as they lead 41-35. We're a long way left in the game, but having come back from 8 points, if the lead keeps extending here a little bit, will Celtic struggle to come back again, or have they got the players to stay in this one?
I don't know. I think they have the legs for it. I think it just depends. If Michelle Aspel's shots drop and she gets the support from Amy Dunlea and from Keir Lane and from Morrison, I think it could make a difference. They could come back in it. It's just a matter of what she can create here.
We'll see what she can create here. She gets the rebound from the missed shot from Nadine Rice, who's just gone a little bit cold for the Lakers at the moment. She's their leading scorer with 18. Delay, nice pass inside to Morrison, and Morrison is fouled by Rice after a great pass inside from point guard Emma Delay, and it will be Morrison that goes to the line for 2 shots.
That was a beautiful pass in by the point guard Emma Delay. I don't know how she managed to spot Morrison come down the key, but she did, and Morrison drew the foul. Let's hope she can make the free throws now, tighten the lead.
She's unsuccessful on that one, but just below us here, Amy Rickard, who of course is on 4 fouls, is just getting ready to check back into the game at the next break. And Jenny Morrison gets the shooter's touch, and now the sub will take place. And it's Kathy McCarthy who's done an excellent job coming in there on offense, created a couple of turnovers for the Celtics. She'll take a break. And here comes Alison O'Hanlon into the hands of McGrath.
McGrath's having a super second half as well. She's really so solid on the ball. She's just very, very calm, and she's making the right options.
McGrath has been at the centre of absolutely everything for the Mno Lakers in the second half. She's 12 points, matched with her 12 rebounds. McCabe looking for someone inside, and she finds McGrath. We talk about her, and McCabe takes a floater in the middle of the lane. Lovely shot from Kelly McCabe.
That was all created by McGrath as well. She managed to get the ball out to McCabe and set up a screen to free up a little space to make that basket.
So the swarming defense of the Lakers. Aspel inside to Morrison. Morrison, Juice doesn't get it. Oh, but great hustle from Rickard, who's just checked back in, and a long shot from Aspel, and she makes that look easy, as it's still just a 5-point game.
Straight off the bench, Amy Rickard makes a difference. She managed to get that ball that was definitely not hers.
And just as I said it, Nadine Rice having a quiet patch. She comes right back and finishes with a lovely move, evading the defense. And again, it's Tanya McGrath is going all the way to the basket after the steal, and she finishes again, and Lakers with back-to-back baskets, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point game, and Celtics in desperate need of a basket if they had to stay in it with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, Mucko are so steady on the ball. Oh, there's definitely an injury there, a knee injury there.
Yeah, and a bad fall there.
Oh, Dion Hart down.
There's no one else really around her. She obviously landed badly, and she's obviously in a little bit of pain. We hope she's okay.
I know how that feels. Knee injury, it definitely looked like nobody around her, and she just managed to twist on it. It's unfortunate for her. She was playing so well, and she's very, very steady on the ball, but it looks like Jerry Smith might have to make a sub.
So I'll just take this opportunity as the players have a little bit of a get-together as we see how Nadine Hart is going, to remind you that there's finals here at the National Basketball Arena all weekend. The Hula Hoops National Cup Finals. Tickets are available online at basketballisland.ie and eventbrite.ie. Don't forget, for session 3, which includes the Men's President Cups Final and the Pat Daffy Men's National Cup, it's a ticket-only affair, so the box office will close at 3 p.m. tomorrow. You won't be able to get tickets on the door, so please do go online and get them. The Hula Hoops Men's National Cup Final will be live on TG4 at 8 p.m. Saturday night, and on Sunday afternoon, evening, the Women's National Cup Final will be live on TG4 again at 5:15 as Nadine is carried to the bench. Hopefully
it's not too serious. That's unfortunate now. Mucko are going to definitely miss her.
She's their point guard, and she's been replaced by Annette O'Toole as Jenny Morrison takes that corner shot. She's been stuck in that corner all night long, but she's found her range and makes that jump shot, and Aspel puts pressure on but can't get the steal.
Aspel having really good interaction with the referees. She knows them very, very well.
So, after a great run from Mno Lakers, the Celtics stop the rut, and it's a 7-point game with 5:37 to go. As great defense from Delay, and it ends up in the hands of Aspel, and Aspel tries to evade the defense of McCabe, but McCabe is called for a foul. That'll be her third, and it'll be the Lakers' third team foul. So not an issue at the moment with 5:30 to go.
Yeah, I think this game is going to go right down to the wire. Limerick look really focused. They just need shots to drop.
And the zone defense of Mno Lakers has made it difficult in this second half as Aspel comes up short again on the 3-point line. But great defense from a combination of Emma DeLay and Amy Rickard. Get a jump ball, and it will be Celtics ball, so they'll have another chance to cut the deficit.
At 1-3-1 defense still holding strong as well for Mucko.
And we have timeout here with 5:17 to go as Mno Lakers leading Limerick Celtics 47-40. So welcome back, and good news below us is that Dion Hart is walking her way out of the arena here as she goes to get a bit of ice, but she's walking quite comfortably, so hopefully nothing too serious with the knee. I don't think she'll take any further part in this game. So it'll be down to her teammates to try and win a gold winners medal as they lead 47-40 in the first ever Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. And a nice pass inside to Tanya McGrath, and she finishes, and it's 9-point lead.
She keeps stepping up to the plate, Tanya McGrath. She really is making it her game. She's unstoppable on the court right now.
Aspel, and she's finding her range. She's just stepping on our 3-point line, and she's made back-to-back long-range twos from that area. She puts the pressure on, but good combination of O'Toole and Rice break the press, and it's into the hands of Nadine Rice. She takes a three, doesn't make it, but she chases her own rebound and gets the roll. And it's back to a 9-point lead.
She's very lucky with that. I think the 3-point shot was not a good option, but she managed to get her own rebound. Again, Limerick need to wake up and get those rebounds.
Aspel takes a step back three. And if that had gone in,
there's Morrison again, big boards underneath.
Morrison makes one, two, doesn't get the call.
And McGrath again.
Into the hands of McGrath, and McGrath gets it back into the hands of the new point guard, Alison O'Hanlon. But great hands from Aspel. O'Hanlon goes in, takes the foul. A smart foul from O'Hanlon then, just to stop the play. It'll be end line ball.
I think Mucko need to steady now a little bit more. 9 points is a 9-point lead is a nice place to be with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, in a fairly low scoring affair, it will take some great defense and some sharp shooting from the Celtics to get back in there, but still 3 minutes 41 seconds is a long time. And they find the open delay on the 3-point line. Back to Morrison. This time she's in the opposite corner.
Oh, she
and
drops.
She gets the roll again.
That's super stuff by Morrison. Not only is she cleaning up under the boards, but she's making the baseline shots as well all day.
And as I said, Dion Hart wouldn't play again. She has just sat down on the substitutes bench, so we will see her again shortly as there's a scrum on the sideline. Eventually we get a jump ball, and it will be Mno Lakers ball. It's a 7-point lead, and here comes Dion Hart to Raptors applause from the Mucko fans, who have come in their numbers. In fact, both teams very well supported in the yellow of Mucko and the green of the Celtics. Of course, it was the Limerick team, Limerick Scorpions, that won the wheelchair final earlier on this evening over Ballybrack Bulls. So Limerick trying to win their second title.
By Morrison, super steal by Morrison.
Here comes Aspel, and she gets past O'Hanlon and finishes. So again, Aspel tries to drag them back. So just under 3 minutes to go. It's 51-46 to the Lakers.
That was a super steal by Morrison. She really stepped up now in the fourth quarter. She's making it very hard for Mucko and really punishing them.
Rickard tries to defend. Oh, great defense again from Morrison. And Morrison defense, as you mentioned, Maria, has been superb in this second half. And a timeout is called with 2 minutes 31 to go in this Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. It's Mno Lakers leading Limerick Celtics 51-46. So we're just entering the crunch time of this Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final, as it's Mno Lakers leading by 5, 51-46 against Limerick Celtics. 2:20 to go. Aspel, top of the key. She's been the main scoring threat for the Celtics in the second half, as she takes a deep three, but just comes up short there as the shot clock was ticking down. The zone defense just working there well, Maria, as Mno Lakers defense continues to cause them problems.
Yeah, it is. 1-3-1 defense. It's really solid. Limerick can't get past that defense. They're looking for the open shots, but they're not dropping for them at the moment.
So Limerick's best offense has been their defense, coming from steals. And Rickard picks up a foul, and that's going to be her 5th, I'm afraid. So she's going to have to leave the game. She just got caught stepping in.
Yeah, it's disappointing to see Rickard go, because she played super basketball, really good under the board, so strong, and just getting rebounds where she shouldn't be getting rebounds.
So 1:48 to go now. It's still a 5-point lead. McGrath fakes the shot, doesn't get it, but good rebound into the hands of McCabe, and McGrath is called for a travel as she steps through. So it's 1:41 to go. Celtics down by 5. They need a score this time down.
Yeah, there was a nice pass there by Kelly McCabe into O'Toole, or into McGrath, but unlucky for McGrath, she didn't make it.
Lane to delay and on to Aspel.
1.5 minutes left.
They need some penetration here, the Celtics, and
there you go.
it is McCabe. Aspel trying to find space inside. She finds Delay. Delay makes the extra pass to Lane and looks off.
Very unlucky.
But they get their own rebound, and Aspel is open on 3-point line. Is it time for her to make one? No, she comes up short. But good hustle from Morrison, and a foul is called just when she thought she might get the jump ball. Foul goes against Jenny Morrison. They're not in penalty, but the clock is still ticking, I might tell you. It should have stopped at 1:10.
Yeah, there's an issue here now. The clock was going, I'd say maybe about 4 or 5 seconds, but the referees are dealing with it now.
So certainly when I looked up, it was at 1:10, and it's ticked down to 1:04. Coach Hare, obviously below us, is looking for seconds, because time is, and it has gone back up to 1:14 in fairness. So every second crucial now, Maria.
Every second is crucial, especially in this. Limerick are going to try and stop the ball, maybe get a foul here to break up Mucko from bringing the ball up the court easily.
And Rice evades the pressure from Morrison, but she goes to that pass, and Aspel just gets her fingertips on it. So 1:07 to go. It's still a 5-point lead. Celtics need a stop and a score to get back in it. You get the feeling that one more score from the Lakers might be enough for them.
Yeah, I think Lakers are very, very cool on the ball. They don't look razzled a little bit. They're going to go to their more experienced players. McGrath here, she's on the floor.
McGrath goes straight down the middle, and a beautiful basket for McGrath, who's been a go-to player in this second half, as she's really come on strong.
She just steps in.
Aspel finds Morrison in the corner, this time from 3, doesn't go. And that rebound again from McGrath, as she continues to dominate this second half with 16 points, 13 rebounds.
That's a super performance from McGrath. She's all over the court. On defense, she's so strong. She's rebounding the ball very, very well. And then on offense, she's just penetrating the whole time. She's seen the gaps. She's taken on a full zone. And she's so comfortable on the ball. It's a pleasure to watch.
So foul called on Morrison, as they look to put pressure on, and it will be 2 shots to Dion Rice. So Celtics, if they're to come back in this game, they'll rely on missed shots from Mno Lakers.
Yeah, they're going to look to foul they should probably look to foul the weakest player for shooting. But I think they probably fouled the wrong player there with Nadine Rice, because she's been quite strong in her free throws.
And as you say that, the crowd comes to their feet on the back of another Nadine Rice free throw. It's now an 8-point lead, 43 seconds to go.
That's hard to see Limerick coming back here, especially with
And
this rebound
Rice
here.
gets their hands on the ball, which will give them another 14 seconds. And Mno Lakers look to move the ball around. Morrison, in the end, decides to foul. I'm not sure if she decided to foul or was called for the foul. Looked like a quick call.
They should have fouled a lot quicker there. There was 4, 5, 6 seconds that they could have had. Put McGrath to the line as well.
And Morrison fouls out of the game. Jenny Morrison's had an excellent game for the Celtics. She's been great on defence and stuck out in that corner, hitting a few shots as well for the Celtics. And she's had an excellent game there. She takes out with 9 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, that really is a seal. That's a seal there. It's an 8-point lead.
That's the 19th point for Tanya McGrath, sorry. And that make that 20. She adds the points to her 14 rebounds and 7 assists and 5 steals. Really an unbelievable game for Tanya McGrath.
Unlucky for Michelle Aspel on those 3-point shots. You know, she's put up a couple of them and they were so unlucky not to drop for her. Just not her night. Well, she's done so well throughout the game. It's just so unlucky not to see those 3-point shots that she used to make before. But Mno Lakers, all credit to them. Like, they're so steady and so solid on the ball, and they just know each other so well. They know where to pass. They know where to look for the pass back. McGrath is just super as well. She's played a fantastic game.
And the missed shot comes into the hands of McCarthy. So 20 seconds to go. It's a 10-point lead for Mno Lakers. So it's over here now. And Lakers, you have to say, Maria, as a foul is called over the course of the game. Team-wise, they've really been the stronger team, with particularly McCabe and McGrath having superbly strong games for them.
Definitely, and Nadine Rice as well. Like, there's so many players there. They really work the bench well as well. I think they seem to have been playing for years with each other. They just know each other so well, and they never once got frazzled. And it definitely shows. Yeah,
we talked earlier about the maturity of the Mno Lakers against the youth and exuberance of the Celtics, and it looks like the experience has proved out. So after what has been a magnificent first ever intermediate National Cup final, the final buzzer goes as the Mno Lakers stream onto the court in delight. They jump in the middle of the court. Great scenes to see amongst a lot of their fans that have come to watch. Below us, a very disappointed Limerick Celtics, but with the age of the majority of their team, I'm sure they'll be back to bigger and better things as the Celtics shake hands with a delighted Jerry Smith, and I'm sure there's no one in basketball would begrudge seeing Jerry back on the national stage and winning another title. A great servant to Irish basketball, and would be well deserved of this title. And Maria, in terms of the basketball his team played, what was the difference in the way they played that allowed them to come through and be victorious in this game?
I think their 1-3-1 defense really stood up, and they're so strong in the key. They're so strong with the ball, constantly attacking the basket. Offensive rebounds were very, very good. They must have got a couple of baskets out of the offensive rebounds, and they're quite tall as well. They're well able to take the ball up the court. Dion Hart, Rice is so good as well underneath the basket. It's just experience showed, and those girls, they've been playing. They've had tough battles as well throughout this competition. They've played a couple of Cork teams, and that really tested them, and they've run it out.
Yeah, and as the team grab their coach and hug him below us as the presentation party just gets ready, I think this is what the Intermediate Cup was introduced for, to give teams that play local league, as you talk about, don't have the money to play National League, they can play to a high standard, give them a chance to compete at a national level. And you see the delight when it all culminates in a national trophy as Limerick Celtics go forward and collect their runners-up medal from the chair of the National Table Officials Association.
Limerick have a massive future as well. Look at those players. The majority of them are under the age of 20. They're only starting out, and like super players like Morrison was fantastic. Amy Rickard, amazing on the boards. It's just unfortunate with the fouling. And then of course you have Michelle Aspel collecting her medal, which she richly deserves. she's a servant to the game, and it's fantastic to see her back in the arena.
Yeah, been a long time since we've got to see Michelle at this level, but you can see she's still got it, and it was a privilege to get to watch her again tonight as Paula Ryan Kavanagh presents the medals to the runners-up, and it will be the Teresa Walsh, the Vice Chair of the Area Boards Committee, along with CEO of Basketball Ireland Bernard O'Byrne, that will present the winners' medals to the Mno Lakers.
No, it's a really good competition. It's something special. I remember I've only played in this arena once, but I remember the entire game. It's something special to play in this place, especially on Cup Final weekend. And those girls will definitely celebrate and remember this night. It was a fantastic performance.
So don't forget, tickets for tomorrow's game still available on basketballireland.ie and eventbrite.ie. The men's President's Cup and National Cup in Session 3 are ticket-only affairs, so box office will shut at 3 p.m, so please get your tickets. All games stream live on basketballireland.ie, and the Hula Hoops Men's National Cup Final will be live on TG Car, tipping off at 8 p.m. Saturday night, and the Hula Hoops Women's National Cup Final will be live on TG Car again Sunday afternoon at 5:15, as the biggest roar of the day goes to Coach Jerry Smith, as was always the case when he picked up a school medal. Probably one of the most popular men I think I've ever come across in Irish basketball.
It's going to play on the winning team, the Mno Lakers. It's number 15,
And the MVP has gone to Tanya McGrath. And Maria, I certainly would have picked her myself in the end. A tremendous second half. She ended up with 20 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists and 5 steals for a phenomenal game.
Yeah, very well deserved. Very well deserved by Tanya McGrath. She's so solid with the ball, and she just kept taking the right options and really worked hard on defense and offense. It was a delight to watch her.
Of course, Tanya, a former star with Gymna Dynamos in Division 1 of the Premier League, and she is the captain as well, so she will go and collect the medal, the trophy rather. So the first title of the evening in the wheelchairs went to Limerick, the second one evades Limerick and goes to Castle Blaney, as it's the Mno Lakers that have won the Hula Hoops Women's Intermediate National Cup Final. Maria, thanks very much for joining us this evening.
Thanks, Matt.
And we hope you'll all join us again in the morning, starting off with the first game tomorrow at 10:30. At 10 o'clock, it's the Under-20 Women's National Cup Final. It's Calessa versus DCU Mercy, and throughout the day, all the fixtures and information is on basketballireland.ie. So we hope you can catch us in your